Our family will choose local family farms over certified organic any day. Let me tell you why. There's a lot of debate over certified organic versus local for various reasons, and I can get behind a lot of those reasons. Some say that your body gets more nutrition off of local grown food, whether it's produce or meats. Some do it for economic reasons, and some choose certified organic for health benefits. And I totally understand where everybody's coming from. There's one main reason why we choose local over certified organic, and that's because we know the farmer. When you get to know your farmer and you get to see your food growing and grazing, it makes a huge impact on how you vote, and you vote with your dollar. On any day of the week, I can drive up to our friends the Taylors and see our chickens that will be in our crock pot in the future grazing on their grass in their front yard. That's rad. So when we choose to vote local, we're supporting a family that we know and we love and we totally believe in. We're like-minded on many levels. They farm the way we want to farm, the way we hope to farm one day on our own land. So until we can grow our meats and raise our dairy cows here on our grass, we're gonna support the Taylors. We're gonna support local family farms. And if I can't grow it in my garden, I'm gonna buy it from the Amish. I won't necessarily go buy it organic at the Walmart. One, because sometimes it looks kind of shady, like it's been hanging out on that shelf too long. But two, because those local Amish grow their food right where I can see it. They are right down the street from us, and it's supporting our local economy. This week, we got 3 gallons of milk, 2 packages of Italian sausage, a pack of bacon ends. Brandon grabbed 2 pounds of ground beef, and 1 big chicken. A lot of moms menu plan by the grocery ad, the flyer, or coupons. I kind of wing it and menu plan by what our local farm has in stock. A lot of times they won't have the things on my list, but I adapt and I switch it up depending on what they have. So this week I'm gonna menu plan according to these things. It probably won't make us through the whole week just because, like I've mentioned in other videos, we live in an RV and that tiny fridge and that tiny freezer won't store a week's worth of food for us. So to show you how economical and how great of a deal this is, this one chicken is gonna become bone broth, meat stock, and shredded chicken for rice and bean bowls and for a teriyaki chicken meal. These 2 packages of Italian sausage are going to become the sausage, lentil, and cabbage soup, and that will cover dinner and lunch. Dinner for one night and lunch for another night. These bacon ends will flavor a big batch of beans that will serve as lunch one day this week, and it will also serve as the beans for our bean and cheese burritos. 2 pounds of ground beef. That will make plenty of ground beef tacos for our crew. Out of those 3 gallons of milk, I'm gonna make a gallon of yogurt, a batch of mozzarella cheese, and then the other one, I was gonna make butter, but I decided to just leave it for cream for our coffee or... So this is how my menu plan's gonna work. So I've busted out my trusty Melissa and Doug board to show you guys. I don't do this any fancy way. I look at the food that I have in my pantry, the stores that I have in our bulk food, and I look at what I got from my local farmer, and I make it work. So we're gonna have options of yogurt and granola, oatmeal, grits and eggs, and arroz con leche. It's like a rice and milk breakfast type thing, kinda like oatmeal, but not. For lunch, we do leftovers, sandwiches, salads, and kind of a free-for-all. So if you see it in the cupboard or the pantry and you can make it up, that works, as long as it doesn't interfere with any other meal. For dinner, which is the main one I plan for, we're gonna have cabbage, lentil, and sausage soup, ground beef tacos, rice bowls, so it's like a teriyaki rice bowl with chicken, and bean and cheese burritos, and pizza and salad. All of those meals can be made grain-free, which I'm the only one that's primarily grain-free in our house. So the ones like grits and eggs and arroz con leche, I'll just either eat something different, or I'll have a fried egg instead of grits and an egg. I'll have just a fried egg on a tortilla. I can walk you through that this week as we go about it, but this is just my basic meal plan. The pizza, I make a grain-free one for me. We make a regular pizza dough, and the kids throw that together, or I throw it together. We'll see who does it this week, but usually it's all hands on deck for dinner meals. We work as a team because there's a lot of us. But that's kind of how I meal plan. I'm not a fancy, you know, scheduled planner, especially not in this living situation. I bet you $1 million that would make things run more smoothly, but this is just where I'm at right now. I've never been amazing at meal planning, so this is better than nothing. They know what to expect, and sometimes I'll just mix it up. I don't plan for each meal each day of the week just because that kind of boxes me in, and a lot of times I'd end up switching those depending on our time constraints. So these are the things that they can expect this week sometime. So I'm gonna get to getting, and that was just my soapbox on why we support local family farms versus organic. Granted, we can't always shop local, so we do have to go to Walmart or Aldi a lot of times, but our heart is to shop local or to grow our own. And I hope you can understand that. I hope that resonates with you. If you have any questions on how to find a local farmer, I'm sure I can point you to some awesome resources. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I've kicked my kids out. They're all outside eating food off the grill, gathered around, and it's getting dark, so I'm gonna let them in, and I will see you on the next one.